Hi children, so hope you are safe at home. So let us move ahead with your chapter number 3, that is changing phase of your earth. Now children, try to understand when I told you that changing phase. Now this is my phase and we have some features like that. Your lithospheric plate or your surface of earth has some relief features. Relief features like your mountain, your plateaus, your geysers, how they have formed, your rivers, your plateaus, whatever is present on the surface of earth, they have undergone through many changes, and these changes is possible with the theory of plate tectonic. Now what is theory of plate tectonic? Kindly put your attention. I took a plate, I broke it up, so number of pieces have been done. Now these number of pieces, take it as a similar like your plates that is been broken, those are rocks. I took a rock, I broke it. So like that, whole of your continent was been divided. And what happened? They have in a early ancient period, they were joined. Like you see these continents here, you can see they are been separated. But it was not like that. They were joined. And there was a force called endogenic force which act inside the earth, and they separated all 7 continents. And this separation has created your lithospheric plates, and this is called as your theory of plate tectonic. The theory of plate tectonics is the theory where the broken numbers of pieces is called your tectonic or lithospheric plate. Try to understand, we have 7 major tectonic plates on the earth crust. Your Indo-Australian plate, Eurasian plate, African plate, American plate, South American plate. These are something like that. Antarctica plate. So these are the 7 major plates that are present on the Earth surface, and now with your 7 continents also. Now coming to the next, when I mentioned that a force is working under the earth, that is your endogenic force, because it is inside. So endo means inside. So inside your lithospheric plate, suppose this is lithosphere, inside this plate it is moving each plate. So this is known as endogenic force. But above the surface there is some of the changes you can feel, and you can see after long a period of time, that is called as exogenous force. So we have 2 forces which are changing the relief features on the earth surface, that is exogenous and endogenous forces. And do remember, this endogenous forces, I repeat, this endogenous forces are the destructive force, because due to them volcano, landslide, many things causes, such as you can see here, this is the earth movement. See, earth is, this is not the movement. I am telling about the lithospheric plate, how it is moving by the earth movement, that is endogenous force and exogenous force. Now let us understand, endogenous force have some sudden forces, because earthquake is sudden, volcano is sudden, and landslide is sudden. And coming to the tidal forces, that mountain building forces, because it's very slow. Tidal forces means it's a slow process. So that's why you see the mountains are changing, and Himalaya is the best example, who is a slow young mountain still growing. Now exogenous forces, as I told you, there are changes on the surface of earth, and how? By the possible of erosion and deposition. Erosion and deposition, such as rivers, your wind, sea waves, and your glaciers. These agents are creating landforms on the earth's surface. These are the major source, and by the process of erosion and deposition, they are creating new landforms on the earth's surface. So hope children, you are trying to understand about this surface of earth. Now children, try to let us understand better about this endogenous forces. Now children, in a quiz thing, if I tell these plates, about the lithospheric plates, when I talk, they are moving, and by the endogenic force they are moving. When I talk about this endogenic force are moving, they move in a plate boundary. Within they have the boundaries and they move. How they move? They move in 3 different ways. One is divergent force. How they move? They move opposite of each other. And one is convergent. They move towards each other. And one is parallel. This is what happened. The two plates get collide with each other, and for which what happened? The under collision keeps a sudden movement on the surface of earth, like your earthquake, volcano, landslide, which always are the sudden forces and very destructive. So this transform plate is a collision force, and your diversion force always create a rift between two of the mountains. You will find a rift or a fracture. That is how the divergent force has created, and the convergent always what they do, they move towards each other, and when they move they lift the center part. This is how the folding mountains have been created on this earth surface. Children, when I talked about this plate movements, I would need to tell there are three movements. One is divergent, convergent and transform. This divergent, convergent, as you have to move your hand, you can understand. Divergent, convergent, transform. Divergent, convergent and transform. In this way you can better understand the movement of the plates. Now children, as I have promised, how the mountains are formed, because these are very gigant forces and slow forces. So how they have formed? They have formed in a convergent manner. So this is convergent manner, and when they move towards each other they lift themselves. And this way what happened, you can see when they have lifted, they form like a folded mountain. So this is a folding mountain. For example, Himalaya is a folding mountain. And if you find a fracture block, so you will see the fracture. This is how it's a fracture. So this fracture what has given? It has given as several rift valleys, like Narmada Rift Valley in India is the biggest rift valley. So the cracks in between cracks, either rivers are formed or a big fractures are formed. So in this way, that in the concept of mountain building, we have two types of mountain building. One is fold mountain, one is fault mountain. So this is your fold mountain, this is fold mountain, and this is your fault mountain. For example, your plateaus are some of the fault mountain. So children, I feel you have understood about the endogenic forces and how they have changes. We will have a lot more session about endogenic forces and influence.